Well, I'm going to lengthen out the timeline so that I can see what I have. And it's pretty obvious. In fact, I better lengthen it out more this way. We have 4 tracks of audio, and it's kind of distributed all over the place. Before doing anything else, I want to make sure that I save this session. I want to make sure that it's going somewhere. I think I'll call this, instead of uh, untitled session, I think I'll call this audio dash podcast, and I'll go ahead and say OK on that. Just in case something really goes wrong, I at least can come back to this thing and load up the file and go from there. Okay, I'm going to do an export. I'm going to do a multi-track mix down. I'm going to do the entire session. So it's export, multi-track, export. It's asking me what the file name is going to be. The file name is going to be audio podcast mixdown. Well, that's okay for right now. Mine is going to the desktop, and that could be okay for right now, but you want to make sure that we put a copy of that into your file locker. Sampling, same as the source. Include markers, open files, export. Everything looks fine. I'm just going to click OK. And it took a few seconds, but I'm going to go ahead and quit Audition. Since I just saved, it was okay with that. Here's my podcast audio. It just placed it on the desktop. Let's see what it sounds like.
This is Troy University Update.
Hi, my name is Melissa Frank.
Boys, Sound of the South Marching Band playing the fight song.
Okay, it is 6 minutes and 14 seconds long. Now, you want to make sure that you go to your file locker and all the files that I was working with to create this ended up in this folder called Untitled Session 1. It may have a different name on yours, but I don't drag that into my file locker because I want to make sure that if there's something wrong with the assignment, I can get to this thing again and fix it. And it's taking a few moments, but it is recording everything over to my file locker. Done. Okay, I'm going to take the podcast itself and I'm going to move it into my file locker. Again, I just want to make sure that I got a copy of that thing. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to email your podcast to your instructor. Now, if you're using Troy email, you'll have to send it as an attachment, but you've done that before, so you should know how to do that. Once you send in your copy of this podcast to your instructor, you have finished this assignment.